Good evening, everybody, and welcome back, or welcome overall if you've just joined us. We've got some more cross-platform baseball league programming on the slate for you this evening. My name is Dwayne. I'm a co-commissioner of this league, and I will be providing the play-by-play commentary for this All-Star game that we have coming up for you. I am joined with me tonight by a rookie in the booth, but a veteran of the cross-platform baseball league, by DRG Pseudo, aka Pseudo PR, who just participated in our previous game with the Xbox players. Pseudo, how you feeling tonight?
Feeling great, man. Excited to be here. Had a blast in the game, but I'm just as excited to be in the booth with you. And I'm just pumped.
Yeah, indeed. Pumped you were as you made the difference in that last game with that big home run with Timmy Thick of the Stags. How did it feel to be the difference maker in that last game, making the two-run home run, the big shot?
Oh man, it felt great. But shout out to Hummus and the Stags, man. That team is all power. It's legit. And I was glad I could do it with his team because Hummus is one of the staples in this league. And I'm proud to have hit that home run with one of his players.
Indeed, good big shout out to No Hummus, and like you said in that sentence, there's some power involved in Timmy Thick, and we've got power on the platter for you guys tonight as we're going to continue the action with our PC players kicking off in a 2v2 version of the All-Star game. We've got Astronaut's Coupon, the runner-up of the World Series in Season 8, paired with a semifinalist in Weaver for president, the gentleman who just commentated the last game with me. And they're going up against Mike the Cooch, who just narrowly was beat by Weaver in the playoffs to miss his semifinal opportunity, and joined by the semifinalist, almost World Series participant in Light Snack. Very, very heavy hitters in this matchup. Do you have anything to, any scouting to add, Suda?
Just looking at this matchup, I love it, dude. Ashnod beat Light Snack in the playoffs, and Weaver beat Mike in the playoffs. So it gives Light Snack and Mike a revenge match that I'm just eager to see, and it should be filled with homers, base hits, and especially with Weaver at the plate, there's going to be definitely some bunts going laid down tonight.
Yeah, we should see a lot of different kinds of baseball being employed by these players, and like you said, some revenge match energy going on. And these guys are going to be using the best of the best. These are the XBL All Stars. Every single player in these lineups, every single pitcher, they're all A+ All Star players, and it's going to be really great to see players of this caliber. Like we just saw in the last matchup, we're going to see players again of a very high caliber compete with players that are extremely fun and great to use. So without further ado, we're going to get these guys rolling, and we're going to bring you the action. So hang tight with us, and we'll be right back. We're going to be just a moment here as we've got the lineups being set up. We've got some players out of position. Once they get them sorted out, we're going to be rolling with the game here on El Viejo. All right, and here we go. We are loading in to El Viejo Stadium for the second iteration of the Season 8 XBL All-Star Game with our PC players.
Oh, man, this should be good.
Yes, it will be. We've got DH enabled, so hitters all throughout, 1 through 9. Let's get my volume back in there. Sorry about that. I did that in the first game. Here we go. We've got the crowd roaring as the players exchange pleasantries, and we're going to start things off with Gunga Malunga of the Area 51ers on the mound again for the Westerners. Looking like we've got Remy Slow, the S-tier player from the Firebirds, managed by Doso, going to start things off for us. First pitch by Malunga, misses just outside, 96 miles an hour. Ahead in the count was Malunga, and that one's hit lightly to center field. A little bit inside, hit to Wacky Wanda. It's going to be the first out, and we're going to see Amanda Huggin Kiss, the shortstop from my own Pine Sox, get an opportunity.
Light contact, but trust me, these guys are just getting warmed up.
Yeah, indeed. They're going to be hunting for strikes to hit as Amanda takes that slider over the inside portion of the plate. Good pitch there by Light Snack, who's starting us off for the Westerners. That one's hit to center field, but not too hard. It's going to be lifted again for Wacky Wanda, who makes the second out. And that'll be Barry Allen of Stag fame digging in. That one down the pipe. It's hit lightly, and Wacky Wanda again will be there for the putout. So 3 straight outs to center field. Sets down the East in order. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. West gets their first chance to hit with Birdie Chirpington, Wacky Wanda, and World War II fan going up against Emma Royd of the South Jersey Pine Sox. We've got Ashnod pitching, so, you know, he's heavy on the fastball. Let's see what he decides to do here.
Great pitch.
Birdie Chirpington starting things off again for the West All-Stars, looking to start things off well. Because that one's hit hard to center field. Remy Slow going to be there for the catch. All of our action in center field so far.
Yeah, the center field is getting their work in.
Yeah, absolutely. Outside pitch engaged, or is enabled with Wacky Wanda here. But she drives one inside, a diving play. Wow, what a play.
Catch.
Who we have in the field there? That was Weaver making the play with Kevin Biggio. As the next pitch is hit hard over to Amanda Hugginkiss at short, she fires it over first to IP Freely, and that'll be out number 3. So both teams trade 1, 2, 3 innings.
Strong on that shortstop. You're not going to be getting to first base that easily with her out on the field.
Yeah, it's all in the arm with Amanda. As Garrison Coleman getting the start now in this game at the DH spot is going to be digging in for cleanup against Gunga. 102 misses inside. Garrison early on that one, perhaps an off-speed pitch. Good take. Ooh, just misses that 102-mile-an-hour heater. Just could not catch up.
102, just like last game, you're going to see a lot of heat from both sides of the game.
Yeah, heat these guys have not seen in a little while, as a lot of teams have altered in this Season 9 offseason. Though Timmy Thick sends it to right center field, and that one is deposited into the seats. Timmy again with a home run in the All-Star game.
450 plus. 469.
Wow, what a shot. Timmy he could not miss that meatball. Just powered it to right center.
The Stags are representing, but let's see if the Sox, IP Freely, can match him.
That was a big homer there. Looks like we had Weaver who hit that home run. Now we've got Ashnod digging in with IP. Missing at 101. Yeah, I'm sure the bettors were not too, or the odds makers not too happy with Weaver getting the first home run in this game with all the power hitters that he's got alongside him.
Yeah.
IP though misses a little bit early on that 96 on the outside part of the plate, and we're going to see BB King, the catcher, dig in.
BB King, one of the better hitters in this league. Almost full bar power, full bar contact.
Yeah, he fists it, though, to right field. WW2 fan gets under it, makes a nice little catch, but the East strikes first with a moonshot by Timmy Thick, and the West is going to look to respond with Barry Bonds of the Zimbabwe government. Takes a fastball over the inside portion. Ooh, and then swinging early on the changeup. Nice sequence there. Right back at him with the heat. 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Emma sets him down. And that'll bring up Javi Baez of your own PR Fuegos.
Oh, no.
He says, oh, no.
I believe he had a base hit last game. Let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, he legged one out with that great speed in the previous ball game. He hits one there to right field. It's lifted into that little bit of a Bermuda's triangle, but Kevin Biggio ranges over to make the catch. And that's going to be the second out.
Seems like everyone wanted a piece of that ball. Everyone was running it down. 3 players going for it.
Yeah, the only thing that needed to happen next was for it to fall right in between all 3 of them. That one hit hard, but slider on the inside part of the plate. Remy Slow makes the play, so hitless go the West into the top of the 3rd inning. We're going to see 8, 9, and 1 for the Easterners in Uretzi McLaughlin, the left fielder and leadoff hitter for Danson's Dragoons. Going to start it off. Gunga Malunga throws the first pitch here. He's going to be left in, it looks like, for the time being. We're going to see Snack consider the sub now. Let's see what arm they choose to go to. Should see a few different tactical decisions from these players as opposed to the last game.
Yeah, interesting if he's going to play for a K-man or an arm strength or a specialist.
He went right for Ziggy Stardust, the back-to-back Area 51ers combo we saw in the first game. That just a ton of junk, and that one's crushed by McLaughlin. That one is gone. Same spot as the other one, but that one was hit by Ashnod, into the opposite right center field. 435 by McLaughlin. Great shot.
Now looking to keep pace with Weaver on the home run stats. Both in the same direction. These guys are looking good right now. They're starting to warm up.
Yeah, looking like a game of horse between those two, you know. I'll make my shot, you make yours. Either way, they're up 2-0 on the back of a pair of good solo shots. And that one's hit by Weaver. It's into center field. Wanda's not going to dive for it. It's going to fall in front of her, so that's a base hit here with no outs. So back-to-back hits. Looking a little dangerous as the lineup turns over for the Eastern team. Ziggy Stardust already tense after coming out of the pen, giving up that home run. 2 quick strikes against Remy Slow. Remy hits it lightly to right center field. Wacky Wanda's going to have to slide for it. It's off her glove. Ooh, tough play. Everybody's safe at second and third. Good effort by Wanda.
Hugginkiss got a chance here to score 2 RBIs.
Yeah, this is big with no outs, and they're going right after her, it looks like. 2 quick strikes on Amanda Hugginkiss. She bunts one. Ooh, and it's going to go just foul. So Weaver looking to do the 2-strike bunt. He ends up striking out with the foul bunt. 2 runners on base, and just really unfortunate there. Taking the bat out of Amanda Hugginkiss's hands. You hate to see it.
Good attempt, though. I give Weaver credit because we all know with Weaver, he can do anything with the bat. Home run.
Indeed, yeah, he definitely could have. Looks like they're going to opt to walk Barry Allen. Ooh, and he swings at the 3-0 pitch.
What's the challenge?
Ooh. So now they're playing a little bit of chess here, as it's a full count. Ooh. So we've got Snack pitching, Ashnod hitting. Oh, that one's hit lightly to center field. Snack challenged him, and he ends up getting away with it. It looks like Wanda's going to make the throw home, and the runner's going to hold at third. A smart move, as that throw would have definitely beat the runner. Brings up Coleman.
A little further, maybe a chance, but not deep enough to score the runner.
Yeah, I thought for a moment that it definitely looked like they would attempt the sacrifice fly, but Wanda's arm is just too good. It was a really good throw there. Garrison Coleman behind 0-2, swings at the third pitch, lightly over to third, so that'll get everybody out of the jam. Only 1 run scores on that leadoff homer, and the East up again in a familiar 2-0 position. Let's see if the West can find their first runs.
West still looking for their first base hit, looking to get something going here as we see the bullpen switch.
Yeah, we've got Cleome Miranda of the Firebirds coming in to relieve Emma Royd. That one's swung over the top of by Jonah Calandro.
Okay, man activated.
Ooh, and 104 activated indeed. Just blows it right past Calandro. Big strikeout. Brings up Ari Theta the Bear against Miranda here. Miranda's behind in the count 2-0. We've got Ashnod pitching. Snack hitting. So a high-powered face-off here. Let's see what the 3-1 pitch brings us. Ooh, and Snack with the good eye takes the walk.
Yeah, Snack probably looking for something else, looking to drive something, but he'll take the walk instead.
Yeah, perhaps looking to see if Ashnod might try and challenge him on 3-1 or try and find the zone to avoid the walk. Ashnod thinking better of it, just gives him first base. We're going to see Fat Mike of the Base Invaders, the DH in this game, getting the start. We got Mike the Cooch controlling him at the plate. So let's see what Mike's able to do with Snack on the base paths. Looks like we're halting here for a moment. Ooh, we're going to see Busi Manga pinch hit for Fat Mike, who in the middle of a at-bat with a 2-1 count.
Busi Manga, I've had my run-ins with him. Great hitter.
Indeed. He's got the RBI man trait. He takes that third ball. Ooh, and check swings at 1 for strike number 2. So K-Man's active against Busi Manga. Ooh, and he whiffs 104. Weaver strikes out his own player. Busi Manga takes a seat and it's going to see the lineup turnover for Birdie Chirpington once again.
Weaver's got to feel indifferent about that one.
That one on the first pitch is hit by Chirpington. It's hit lightly, though, over to Barry Allen, so that'll be the third out. The West unable to make anything happen as they still remain hitless going into the fourth. We see Timmy Thick with that epic home run. 2 home runs in this All-Star Series already for Timmy. Snack's going to consider that sub. We'll see what pitcher comes out for the West now. Whoa! Brandon Hart. You see Timmy? Look at him.
Man, he's looking at the umpire like, do I really got a bat against this guy?
I knew he was a switch hitter, but geez. Okay. All right, first pitch swinging. Yep, good little swing after a little bit of confusion. I mean, he ends up facing the right direction, and he smashes the meatball. Timmy just can do it all, it seems. We're going to see IP now. of Pine Sox glory. Take one inside. Got a lot of speed with Timmy on first. Let's see if they're able to drive one. Weaver's batting. Pitch is inside. It's grounded over to Chirpington. She flips to Baez, and the dream team, really, in the middle infield there from this past season, makes a great double play. Baez and Chirpington.
He definitely had the speed, but just couldn't leg it out fast enough.
Yeah, and that's definitely due to the advanced fielding stats on both of those players. I mean, Javi Baez, we all know, is packed with arm, fielding, and speed. Every little bit helps when you're trying to make a double play like that, and it's bang, bang. You're going to see B.B. King ahead in the count now, 3-1 against Brandon Hart, who's got composed activated, so he should find the zone. Ooh, and just misses as I speak too soon with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Then they're going to take a walk. Brings up McLaughlin, who previously had that home run in the 2 innings ago. Or maybe last inning. Either way. Ash considering a sub. Leaves everything as it is for now as McLaughlin takes one inside. That's hit weakly by McLaughlin and lifted to Timbo Slice for the 3rd out. So nothing doing for the East there. Scoreless after scoring those 2 runs in the 2nd and the 3rd inning. And it's going to be the West's turn to try and get on the board.
Yeah, West looking to get something going here. Getting into the middle of the ball game.
Yeah, familiar scenario that they saw themselves in the last game as well. The bats have yet to wake up, really. But there's 2 different hitters behind the sticks this time. As that one's hit to right field. Runner has enough speed to get the first. I thought there was 9-3 potential there, but Barry Allen opted to just get the ball into the infield. Either way, it's a leadoff hit for the West, and that's definitely good. As World War II fan, the 3-hole hitter will step in and light snacks at the plate. Ooh, that one hit hard up the middle. And that one's going to be back-to-back hits. So 2 good singles for the West, possibly setting something up. We're going to see Mike the Cooch bat with Barry Bonds of the Zimbabwe government. Don't want to make, any mistakes really against any of these hitters. 3 out of 4 of these players playing right now were semifinalists in the league last season, and Mike just missing his opportunity to get there, falling to Weavers. That one's hit hard to left. McLaughlin makes a good play to keep the runners where they are. It's going to be the 1st out.
Tough catch on the grass, it looked like, but she was definitely able to scoop it up before it hit the ground, leaving the runners at 1st and 2nd with only 1 out.
Yeah, catches like that sometimes, stop your heart a little bit, right, Pseudo? Just, you're not quite sure if you're going to get there, or maybe it might hit your shoe top and count for a hit.
Definitely. You don't want to take that chance of diving either, so it's a 50-50.
That one's hit to IP over to Hug and Kiss. 2 good arms on those Sox players make the double play happen, and we're going to go to the top of the 5th. The score remains 2-0. Kills the rally for the West.
Ashton and Weaver getting that clinch double play could be the difference maker in this game. They did have runners on. They were getting something going in the West, but got shut down really fast with that double play.
Yeah, the double play indeed is the rally killer. It's just what the doctor ordered for Ashnod and Weaver there. And we're going to see a new take on Kevin Biggio dig in for his 2nd AB against Talon Grip of Birdie's fame. It's hit lightly. Right back to Talon Grip on the first pitch, and he throws it over for the 1st out. So a quick AB there by the 9-hole hitter. Turns the lineup over for Remy Slow once again.
Remy Slow looking to get something going for his team, as we look like there might be a change going on here. Possibly Mike Trout.
Yep, we will see Mike Trout enter the game, and then we will see Giles Herrera also follow up and replace Amanda Hug and Kiss. And the next inning, we will see Nick Solak of the Louisville Cardinals dig in at 2nd base. And the final change will be Thomas Dorsey, the DH, getting in there. That one's hit hard into the right center field gap. Right center field's been getting a lot of that action in this game. That's going to be extra bases. So a nice little double by Mike Trout, the pinch hitter up from the Bayside Colts.
Let's see if Giles can get this run in, extend that lead, keep pushing forward.
Yeah, we've got Ashnod batting, so look for him to be selective, try and drive something. Snacks pitching here. Mike in the field, Weaver at 2nd base.
Snack using his own pitcher, so he knows what he's doing. He's had this pitcher all season.
Ooh, and Talon almost makes it a little bit hairy there. The ball gets away from the catcher, but able to recover, keep the runner where he is. But yeah, like you said, familiarity definitely going to play into this for Ashnod and Snack and Weaver and everybody. Oh, that's crushed. It's high. Oh, and it's going to stay in the park. I thought for sure off the bat that was gone.
Good catch.
That was a great catch. I mean, it had to be made, you know, a little jump there. You don't know sometimes if you really need to make it or not, but just to be safe, World War II fan makes that jump, makes that catch. The runner tags to get the third, but it could have been a lot worse for Talon Grip. That one hit, though, by Barry Allen, and Wacky Wanda's going to make a diving attempt. It's not going to be successful. The ball will get down, and that'll be an RBI single for Barry Allen.
Looks like the catch in left field, 50-50. Don't know if that's going to be called or not, but they did run it out since with 2 outs, and they do get that runner with a 3-0 lead now.
Yeah, it's good when you can, you know, just make it happen with 2 outs. Weaver putting a good little swing on it and getting it right where they needed to make a play on it. And brings up Thomas Dorsey for his first at-bat. Ashnod using his own player here. The runner goes. Dorsey hits it decent to left field, but it's going to hang up there for Barry Bonds. He makes the catch for the 3rd out, so the runner negated. And we will head to the bottom of the 5th. The East tack on. It is now 3-0.
West looking to get something going here as Light Snack, possibly looking at the pen or the bench.
We're going to see a new change made there by Snack. Albert Einstein's going to get pulled. And we will see Willie Big Eyes Smith of the Blues get in for his inning. Ashnod going to use his own pitcher here.
Yeah, like we mentioned earlier, familiarity. Ashnod knows he's pitching and he's got his own players on his team ready to use him.
Mike, though, using his own player, hits it hard to Timmy Thick. He's unable to make the play, so World War II fan and Mike, or no, that was Timbo Slice, excuse me. Timbo Slice gets on base after the ball bounces off Timmy Thick's glove, and we'll see Snack get a chance to bat with Jonah Calandra of the Miners. Takes one outside from Smith. Good changeup. That one's hit hard over to Nick Solak. Solak's going to flip it over to second. Herrera over to first. That's a big double play for the East. Once again, the runner is erased.
These double plays are coming in clutch for Weaver and Ashnod. They're coming in clutch for these boys.
Yeah, they're just getting the soft contact when they need it. That one, though, squirts underneath IP Freely's glove, so that will be at least a single. And it is. The runner will remain at first base, and it'll give Busi Manga a chance to hit here against Willie Big Eyes Smith, a very dangerous hitter to have in this DH position. Snack is considering a sub, perhaps a pinch runner. You have to think he wants to leave Manga in, but now he's going to pinch hit for Manga, who's 0 for 1. And we're going to see Willie Mays of the Zimbabwe government get his shot. That one's hit hard up the chute, and the decision was correct, as Willie Mays gets the pinch hit single.
Wasting no time at all. Get the runners going. Runners on first and second. We're looking to see Mike with Birdie Chirpington looking to drive possibly all of them in with this much power.
Yeah, all he needs is one good pitch to hit. He looks at one there for strike one. Ooh, and he reaches for an off-speed pitch. The K-Man activates on Willie Big Eyes Smith. And that one's hit well to left center field. It's going to carry. Mike Trout's going to have to range over, and he will make the catch in left center field after a pretty large run. It will keep things where they are, though, at 3-0. Big break for the East.
Right into the deepest part of El Viejo, where that left center field wall does extend out just a tad bit, giving the fielder out in center field plenty of time.
Yeah, and good speed on Trout to be able to get it done. You know, maybe some varying speed on a center fielder on some other teams. Maybe he doesn't get there. It's a tough play to make in that gap, but with all stars all around, you know, the plays are getting made and balls are finding their way out of the ballpark. It'll be Timmy Thick, 2 for 2. The man just can't be stopped in this All-Star Series. Going up against Papi Chulo, K-Man activates. And he stares at one, 102 over the inside portion. Good fastball.
Definitely right in the inside part of the zone. Definitely one of the tougher pitches to hit, at least for me. I'm not sure about you, Dwayne.
It's hard to reach on those inside heaters, you know, because you really have to get a good early sort of bat speed around on the ball, and if you're trying to respond to 102, it's near impossible. I definitely agree. Hitters like Snack and Ash, though, who knows? Guys like that, they might not agree. They love a good meatball anywhere in the zone.
Definitely has. IP Freely looking for his first base hit. He did have a hit last game.
Good
He
eye.
runs the count full.
Yeah, good eye exhibited by Astronaut's coupon. You know he's selective. And he will take the walk there with IP. IP set to first base. Good eye from Ashnod. That brings up Ashnod's own hitter in BB King. Weaver's going to look to keep things rolling here with one out. Good pitch, though, by Papi Chulo and Mike the Cooch. Just painting right there. King hits it hard to center field. Wacky Wanda will be able to range over and make that play, though. Runner will remain at first. That looked like it had gap potential, but not quite. Either way, we'll see McLaughlin, who's 1 for 2. A home run on her name.
Does have a home run, but plenty of speed at first to where anything in the gap could score.
Yeah, a good hit. Even a single in the right spot could get that runner to third base. You know, with Weaver base running, you could get creative. Ashnod's ahead in the count, 3-1. The runner goes. Freely's going to be way in there, safe at second base. As Ashnod misses the pitch, it's a full count now with Retzi McLaughlin with 2 outs. It's hit hard to short. Chirpington scoops it up, makes the play easily, throws it to Aritheta the Bear, and that will be out number 3. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. The score remains at 3-0.
Yeah, we're getting late into the ball game. West running out of time, but definitely still with these 2 players, they can make anything happen with any inning situation, or no matter how many outs they have.
Yeah, seriously. Once, like I said earlier, one swing of the bat really makes all the difference, especially with players of this caliber, of this power. That one hit really hard to second base, and Solak just unable to corral it. Hits his glove, gets behind him, and the runner's going to be safe at first. World War II fan with a big chance. The switch hitter, Mike using his own player. Oh, just gets under it. Lifted to center field. Should be out number 1.
Quick fastball, quick pitch. Maybe Mike thinking he already knew what was coming, but just couldn't line it up in time.
Yeah, you have to think he wants that one back because that's one he usually will crush. Either way, though, the runner remains at first. Ashnod goading them to steal from the field. Barry Bonds misses the heater. We got Snack batting. He's going to take time for a second. Ooh, looks at that. Weaver with a good pitch. And that one's hit. Tomahawked. And right back to the pitcher. Makes an easy play at first base. The runner gets to second. So we got a runner at second with 2 outs. Javi Baez of the Fuegos. Runner in scoring position. Looking for a hit. That one's hit over the head of second baseman Nick Solak, and that will be the RBI for Javi Baez. And looks like he's going to get the second base.
He gets to second.
There he is. In a pseudo-esque style, you know, getting that extra bag, getting the base hit, getting the RBI. That's how it's done if you play for the Fuegos.
Dang. West finally on the board, threatening for more potential tie ball game with 1 swing of the bat.
Yeah, you know, the tying run is at the plate. Timbo Slice hits it up the middle. That should score Baez with his blazing speed. He gets around and gets home. So now it's a 1-run game all of a sudden. Things are looking a lot closer. A little bit of a 2-out rally developing here for the West.
Just like you said, Dwayne, anything can happen. These guys already know it's getting close to the end of the ball game, trying to make something happen. That ball's hit deep to right field.
Out.
And it's gone. It's
wow.
Like about 6 rows back.
Wow, right field's been getting a ton of action here. That one hit 418 feet, and Jonah Calandro of the Miners puts the West up 4-3. Weaver pitching, Ashnod fielding. All Ashnod could do in the outfield was look up and stare at that one as it found some seat.
I believe that was Mike, who Mike even himself knows that sometimes he needs to warm up, but he seems warm now as they take a 4-3 lead.
Yeah, you know, that's a big weight off of his teammate's shoulder. Snack as well. It's got to feel good when your boy's able to put one out into the seats and put you up like that. A 4-run inning for the West as the 3rd out is made there. And they're up now by a run, 4-3, going into this top of the 7th. The East, for the first time tonight in this All-Star Series, with their back a little bit against the wall, looking to get back into this.
definitely. West Coast putting up a crooked number of 4 in 1 inning, potentially more for when they come up to bat. But let's see what the East can do as now they're down by 1 run. Snack looking to make a sub.
Yeah, it's time to get crafty for either team if they want to try and pull out a victory. There's just so much power among the participants and the players that they're using that anything can happen at any given moment. Looks like
Snack, I think the plate is dirty or window washing here.
yeah, looks like we
Getting
got a
ready.
little bit of window washing here. Weaver's it says waiting. He's waiting at the plate, so as he washes his window and waits, we're gonna see Pack a Punch of the Black Jackals get his shot. The specialist, not engaged at this moment though against the lefty. Ton of velo on Punch. That one's crushed though. Weaver hits it hard to left center field. That's to the deepest part of the park at El Viejo, and it doesn't matter. It's gone. Huge home run there by Weaver to tie the game.
Oh man, Weaver's got to feel good about that one. Putting his teammate on his back for a second to tie the ball game.
Oof. I don't know about you, but I love to see a home run like that. You know, hitting it right where it's pitched to the deepest part of the ballpark, opposite center field with the lefty. Just a beautiful shot by Weaver to tie the game. Great job, and the action continues here as that one's hit and over the third baseman's head down the left field line. That should be extra base as it hits the wall. Bonds gets the ball in, and that's going to be a double. So the East not done yet.
Yeah, left side of the field getting some love now with that home run going to left center, the base hit double going to left field.
Now we've got Giles Herrera, contact versus righties engaged with that runner on second base. Weaver batting again after just hitting that big game-tying home run. Ashnod running at second base. Good take by Weaver, 100 miles an hour up and in. That one's hit over the head of the shortstop. Let's see if they test Bonds. No, they're going to hold. Good little piece of hitting there by Weaver as that brings up the RBI man, Barry Allen. Very dangerous right fielder for the Stags.
Even more dangerous with Ashnod controlling him. This ball could be gone in any direction at any moment.
Let's see how selective he tries to be here as the count is even now at 1-1. Runners at first and third. Big situation to break this open and try and find the lead for the East. Good take. We're even again at 2-2. Allen swings. It's hit to short. Or second base. He flips it over to second. Throws it over to first. But they will trade a run for 2 outs there as the East takes the lead back. It is now 5-4.
Definitely with Mike warming up and Light Snack potentially as well, they believe that they can get that run back and trade it for the 2 outs.
Yeah, it could be the wiser baseball decision, you know, knowing your own strengths and trying to build upon them. Either way, though, they're going to have to stop Thomas Dorsey, and it doesn't look like they're able to as Weaver, again in this inning, puts one into right center field. That one is just absolutely crushed. Another moonshot by this Eastern team, 436 feet. They love that right center field.
They definitely love that for first deck backside of the seats because that's all where that ball's been going lately. Looks like it's trying to get through that tunnel right there in right center field.
Yeah, seriously, maybe they're trying to play like their own little version of cornhole or something with the baseball. Either way, though, Weaver showing some extreme power in this inning. He's got more homers than the rest of the guys in this matchup, and he's not the one we had pegged for all the dingers. I would think going in.
Absolutely, he's already tried to go for a bunt. Saw that didn't work, and now he's out here taking balls out of the park as we see a strike 3 call.
Yeah, big 104-mile-per-hour fastball from the pitcher there brings us to the bottom of the 7th. Calamansi Booth was tense, so now we're going to see McKay step in for his inning. Brendan McKay of the Louisville Cardinals. I believe he's played nearly every season on that Cardinals team. First pitch, though, from McKay is hit hard over to Solak and flipped over to Freely for the first out. It'll be Lindor of the Fuegos getting an at-bat. His first at-bat of this ball game.
Back and forth with the scoreboard, but Ash and Weaver look like they're in the driver's seat right now. If they can hold them right here in the 7th inning, only needing 6 more outs after this if they can hold them here.
Yeah, but they don't want to get ahead of themselves. Let's see what they're able to do. You know when you're in that situation when you only have a few more outs against players of this caliber, how easy it is to feel ahead of yourself.
Definitely. Mike and Light Snack can always come back at any time, so it's always still a 50-50 ball game.
Snack exhibiting that great eye there, works the count from behind and gets a walk with Lindor. So that'll set up a one-out runner-on situation for Wacky Wanda. It looks like no substitution. Sorry, I tripped over my words a little bit. But McKay being selective, throws a heater low and in, whiffed on by Wanda. Again, the heater just missed. We got Mike batting, Snack running. Oh, and that screwball, 85 miles per hour. Wacky Wanda just cannot reach it. Big strikeout.
Yeah, screwball, if you misplace it, it's a dangerous pitch. But if you place it just right, it's a pitcher's best friend.
Yeah, that about sums it up, the screwball. You live and die by it. You got to be able to put it where you need it. That 100-mile-an-hour heater blown right past World War II fan. That one's hit to Herrera. Bare hands it, throws it over to first, makes the play. So a scoreless inning, big for the East to get that done there as they head to the top of the 8th and look for some insurance.
Definitely a little bit of danger there with the walk, but Brandon McKay was able to shut it down, keep them from scoring that inning. Potential pitching change or fielding change. We see Benjamin Willard.
Yeah,
The Miners.
Willard again getting in there, making that shortstop replacement. Great play by his counterpart, Jonah Calandro. Unable to get it to first base, though.
Great arm at third, but also great speed as the runner made it to first just in the nick of time.
That'll bring up B.B. King. 0 for 2 with a walk. Ashnod controlling his own catcher here. Oh, and that one's crushed by B.B. King. That one's not coming back. And the power display for the East continues. Ashnod getting one of his own and puts it 448 feet into the seats for another pair of runs for the East. 8-4.
Right field second deck. Fans getting some love out there as East takes an 8-4 lead, trying to keep their extension going.
Yeah, that's some big insurance going into the later part of this ball game. Finger looking good. K-Man engaged, but he is tense. We got Weaver batting. Whiffing at that 98-mile-an-hour heater. Low and away. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Nick Solak. Mike on the mound making that strikeout. Not bad. First pitch swing it is Solak. Hits a foul.
Solak looking for another potential home run. He did have one in his first at-bat.
Ooh, yeah, what a pitch indeed. That's really all you can say sometimes when they paint like that. 104 miles an hour just sits him down. Brings up Mikey Trout. Millville Meteor, baby. Takes one inside. Behind in the count is Trout, is Weaver. Holds up.
Good check swing.
Yeah, very good check swing. Again, good hold up. Full count. Can't hold up there, it's lifted, but unable to make the play is Baez, so that'll be a base hit for Weaver and the East.
He's cut this season.
Yeah, he's cut for that one, right? Either way, we're going to see Herrera get another chance. He's 1 for 2 with a single. The East looking to tack on. The West looking for a way to get out of this. And try and find their way into cutting away this 4-run deficit. They only have a limited amount of time to work with. K-Man's engaged. Ashot being very selective.
Full count runner will go. No, he will not, as he will get punched out on a strike 3 call on the inside half of the plate.
Yeah, start the runner or don't. Either way, if you're going to buckle like that on a pitch, it's not going to help you. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 8th. Barry Bonds will get his chance He's 0 for 3, so he's going to want to try and find a hit. You know, put the government stamp on this All-Star game. First pitch swinging over to short. Herrera makes the play. That's the out number 1. Here comes Javi again, 1 for 3 with a double and a ribby. The specialist is engaged from Julius Caesar.
Specialist trade going to work right now on Javi Baez. Could not do anything with those pitches.
Yeah, the West getting set down quickly. 2 quick outs in favor of Julius Caesar. His 4th pitch is hit to left field. Hangs up there for Uretzi. She makes a good play, and that's a quick 1-2-3 inning. They head to the top of the 9th. The East is leading this still 8-4. 3 outs away from sweeping the XBL All-Star Series.
East aren't done yet. Top of the 9th, they still get a chance to bat, and you know they're looking for more runs.
Yeah, and Cool Shmuel. His first pitch is hit well again. Weaver just getting underneath a ton of these balls. That one, though, was able to hang up for Wanda for the first out. Perhaps a bit of a lucky break there for the pitcher. We've got Snack going up against Ashnod now. Cool Shmuel versus Thomas Dorsey, and Dorsey crushes one. I believe that's his 2nd home run of the game. That's the first one we've seen hit to straight left. Either way, it makes this a 9-4 ball game. 405 feet is the shot.
Ashnod potentially sitting on that. He did pull it, so possibly really enjoyed that pitch as he drove it out to left field.
Yeah, he jumped on the pitch from Shmuel early. That one's hit hard by Weaver. Grounded, though, to shortstop Willard. He makes the throw to first, out number 2. And we'll see IP Freely 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Get another chance in this All-Star game. Ashnod just early again. Almost drove that down the line.
Good. Just got to keep it between the lines, hopefully.
You know he's going to be selective. That one's hit really hard. That one's going to stay fair. It hits right over by the foul pole. And IP Freely is going to be in at second with a sliding double.
I don't think I've ever seen a ball hit that hard and curve as much as that ball just did.
There was a split second where I thought that might actually find its way out. It was just going to continue to speed and rise towards right field. But either way, we've got the runner on second with 2 outs. BB King and Weaver looking to make a difference. BB's 1 for 3 with a homer and a walk. IP looking to score from second. That one's hit up the middle. Oh, and it's going to be a base hit. IP's got a ton of speed. He rounds third. He's going to get home. BB, not as much speed. Going to hang out at first base. And with 2 outs, the East continues to tack on. Brings up to the Dancing Dragoons leadoff hitter, Uretzi McLaughlin.
I'm glad you know how to pronounce that name because I could not when I looked at it earlier.
I spend many a morning drinking my coffee and giving out doubles into the gap just like that to Uretzi McLaughlin. And that should score a runner as slow as BB King from first base. It looks like Uretzi's going to get into third with a triple, and the lead is extended for the East to 11-4. The West cannot find this last out. Wow, what a play by Baez! And it throws it over to first and ends the inning. Makes me eat my words there, but not before 3 runs are put up by the East.
Right on the edge of the glove, was able to save it. Now let's see if the West can come back from this monumental 7-run difference. But again, with these 2 hitters, Mike and Light Snack, anything is possible.
Yeah, indeed, a 7-run inning is not unheard of from players of this caliber. As the first pitch is taken by Calandro for a strike. We got Stu Ramsey of the Firebirds looking to finish this off for the East. That one's hit hard. Solak scoops it up at second. Makes the throw to first. Out number 1. Brings up Ari Theta the Bear of Cooch Potato Nation.
Specialist activated.
Yeah, the specialist is activated. 1 for 2 is Ari Theta with a single and a walk. That one's hit up the middle, so that'll be another single for the first baseman of the West. With 1 out, looking to just keep the train rolling, get things started. Gives Willie Mays another chance.
Let's see if Snack here gets selective. Possibly looking for something to just drive.
He hit that hard. It's looking like, yeah, Barry Allen's not going to be able to catch that, even with his stellar speed. The runner at first was pretty slow, so he's going to have to hang out at third. And we'll have second and third now with one out. Brings up Cooch and Benjamin Willard.
Any runs that they need, so they're going to take it one base at a time, station to station.
Ashnod pitching, trying to close this out. That one swung on early, so behind in the count is Benjamin Willard. 0-2. That's hit up the middle. Giles Herrera ranges over, makes the throw to first. A run will score. The other runner moves to third, so it's 11-5 now, but one more out is made, and only one more out do the West have to work with, and it is Wacky Wanda who will have that chance at the plate.
East looking for one out. West looking for 6 runs.
The 1-1 pitch driven by Wacky Wanda. She didn't miss that one. It's going to find its way into the left field seats. That's the home run for the West, and the score is now 11-7 with 2 outs. They're creeping a little closer.
Yeah, don't count these guys out yet. Just because they have 2 outs and possibly 1 or 2 strikes, they're still able to put the ball in play. You saw that ball driven out deep to left field.
Yeah, all you have to do is make one mistake. That breaking ball left a little bit up in the zone, and they were punished for it. Stu Ramsey trying to find that third out as Mike is batting. That's hit up the middle. He's going to continue this inning. It's going to extend. You feel a little bit of mojo brewing here as they've already put up 3 in this inning. Barry Bonds is tense. He's got the low pitch straight. He steps in against Ramsey. And that one's hit hard, but it's going to be foul.
They were looking to close this game out. Any more runs, potential save opportunity.
Yeah, Stu Ramsey making this a little bit closer than it needs to be as far as the East is concerned, I'm sure. The West, though, battling back in impressive fashion. That one's grounded to first base, though. IP Freely steps on the bag, and that will end the ball game at a final score of 11-7. The East sweeps the All-Star Series.
Oh, man, definitely a lot more hits, a lot more runs. In my opinion, a lot more fun going on in this game with the PC boys slugging it out. Plenty of home runs here. Looks like 13 home runs in total, if I just counted that right.
Thomas Dorsey with 2 dingers getting the first star of the game, followed by BB King, and then there was Wacky Wanda getting an honorable mention from the West. Good job, though, by all of our participants, Light Snack and Mike the Cooch on the losing end. Weaver and Ashnod's Coupon putting up 11, coming away with a big victory. You have anything to sum that up, Pseudo?
Oh, man. 2 great games, and just something I'd like to say, man. I appreciate everyone in this league, man. Big thank you to Sibbo for the uniforms. Big thank you for Cardiac and Light Snack, editing the teams. They did a really good job communicating. Big shout out to Weaver, Ashnod, Mike, and Snack for being able to play. I mean, this was great. This was their first game, and they definitely made it excellent. Big shout out to Boops, Cardiac, Finite, trying to get all of these guys in, even the casters, you, Dwayne, Weaver, Flash, Commissioner, League Office for making this happen, man. We just wanted to make sure we capped off the season on a very high-end note because we do have the next season, Season 9, coming up soon. So what a way to cap off Season 8 is all I got to say. And I appreciate everyone and the fans, the viewers, even if you're just a player, AAA, AA, XBL, we appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. This was great. I enjoyed it.
Pseudo, that is an amazing sentiment, and as you know, and you should feel it goes both ways. We really appreciate you putting this together for us. You're a big driving force in this league. The way you like to keep everybody participating, keep everybody interested, and you're always, promoting the individual players and everybody, and really put together a really fun thing with this All-Star game. So shout out to you as well for making that happen. And like you said, we have capped off our Season 8 on a very high note with these exciting 2v2s, and we are moving on now on January 31st to Season 9. So next Sunday night, we will be live with opening day matches of the week. Stay tuned in our Discord, which is linked below if you're not already in there, for when those games are going to occur and who's going to be participating in them. But yeah, Season 9, January 31st. Right before that, too, either Friday or Saturday, like Weaver said before, we will be having a little bit of a preview with our power rankings and things of that nature. So be sure to join us for that. Keep your eyes on this channel. And a thank you again to Pseudo for joining me in the booth tonight. Your first night in the booth, it was a great time. It was a lot of fun to call those games. Shout out to Weaver. Shout out to all of our players. And do you have any final messages, Pseudo, before we sign off?
One more. I know this was quick, but season 9, I guarantee you, if we're doing this again, we're gonna do it big. We're gonna have that double A All Star game. I know the triple A boys. I saw some of the comments. We're definitely gonna get you guys in there, man. And XBL, man, we're gonna do it as best as we can next season, and I'll be sure to plan ahead with all of you and get all these players in because everyone and their creativity, man, it just needs to be put on the lights, man. It's just great. I'm excited.
Yeah, I agree. It's great to put all the creativity of this league on display and be able to showcase all of our great individual players, their designs, and everything about it. It's been a pleasure to be able to cast this for you. And Pseudo, again, thank you for putting it together. We will see you guys next week on the 31st for opening day. Thank you all for joining us tonight. This has been a production of the Cross Platform Baseball League. Have a great night. Be safe. Dwayne and Pseudo are out.
Hey.